2026년 4월 19일 일요일 오전 5시 6분입니다. 강연TV를 시작하겠습니다. 이번 시간은 구약성경 에스라 4장 18절부터 영어 성경으로 읽어보겠습니다. The letter which he sent unto us has been plainly laid before me, and I commanded, and search has been made, and it is found that this city of old time has made insurrection against the king's and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem, which have ruled over all countries beyond the river, and toll tribute and custom was paid unto them. Give ye now a commandment to cause this man to Caesar, and that this city be not builded until another commandment shall be given from me. Take heed now that ye fail not to do this. Why should damage grove to the heart of the king's now when the copy of King Artaxerxes letter was read before whom, and Shimshai the scribe and their companions they went up in haste to Jerusalem unto the Jews, and made them to seize by force and power. Then seizes the work of the house of God, which is at Jerusalem. So it seized unto the second year of the reign of Darius, king of Persia. Then the prophets Haggai the prophet and Zechariah the son of Iddo prophesied unto the Jews that were in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of the God of Israel, even unto them. Then arose up Zerubbabel, the son of Saldiel, and Yeshua, the son of Yosadak, and began to build the house of God, which is at Jerusalem, and with them were the prophets of God helping them. At the same time came to them Danei, governor on this side of the river, and Sudar Bosune and their companions, and said thus unto them, who has commanded you to build this house and to make up this well. Then said we unto them after this manner, what are the names of the men that make this building? But the eye of their God was upon the elders of the Jews, that they could not cause them to cease till the manner came to Darius, and then they returned the answer by a letter concerning this matter. The copy of the letter that the Danne governor on this side of the river, and Sudar Bosune and his companions, the Abba Sakaicha, which we are on this side of the river, sent unto Darius the king. They sent a letter unto him, wherein was written thus unto Darius the king, or peace. Be it known unto the king that we went into the province of Judea to the house of the great God, which is built with great stones, and timber is laid in the walls, and this work goes past on and prospers in their hands. Then asked we those elders and said unto them, those who commanded you to build this house and to make up these walls. We asked their names also to certify that we might write the names of the men that we are the chief of them. And thus they returned us answer, saying, we are the servants of the God of heaven and earth, and build the house that was built these many years ago, which a great king of Israel built and set up. But after that our fathers had provoked the God of heaven unto wrestle, he gave them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, the Chaldean, who destroyed this house and carried the people away into Babylon. But in the first year of Koresa, the king of Babylon, the same king Koresa, made a decree to build this house of God. And the vessels also of gold and silver of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar took out of the temple that was in Jerusalem, and brought them into the temple of Babylon. Those did Korasa, the king, take out of the temple of Babylon, and they were delivered unto one whose name was Basar, whom he had made governor. And he said unto him, Take these vessels, go, carry them into the temple that is in Jerusalem, and let the house of God be built in his place. Then came the same Sheshbazzar and laid the foundation of the house of God, which is in Jerusalem, and since that time even until now has it been in building, and yet it is not finished. Now therefore, if it seem good to the king, let there be search made in the king's treasure house, which is there yet Babylon, whether it be so that the decree was made of Koros, the king of built this house of God at Jerusalem, and let the king send his praiser to us concerning this matter. Then Darius the king made a decree, and the search was made in the house of the rules where the treasures were laid up in Babylon, and there was found at in the place that is in the province of the Medes, rule, and therein was record thus written. In the first year of Koros the king, the same Koros the king made a decree concerning the house of God at Jerusalem. Let the house be built, the place where they offered sacrifices, and let the foundations thereof be strong laid on. The height thereof 3 cubits, and the breadth thereof 3 cubits, with 3 rows of great stones, and a row of new timber, and let the expenses be given out of the king's house, and also let the gold and silver vessels of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar took forth out of the temple which is at Jerusalem, and brought unto Babylon, be restored, and brought again unto the temple which is at Jerusalem, everyone to his place, and place them in the house of God. Now therefore, that governor beyond the river says 쓰달 보스네, and your companions, the Abar Sakka Isra, which be under the river, be far from thence. Let over cover the house of God alone. Let the governor of the Jews and the elders of the Jews build this house of God in his place. Moreover, I made a decree what he should do to the elders of these Jews for the building of this house of God, that of the king's goods, even of the tribute beyond the river, forthwith expenses be given unto these men, that they be not hindered, and that which they have need of both young bullocks and lambs and lambs for the burnt offerings of the God of heaven, what shelter, wine, and oil, according to the appointment of the priests which are at Jerusalem, let it be given them day by day without fail, that they may offer sacrifices of sweet savors unto the God of heaven, and pray for the life of the king and of his sons. Also, I have made a decree that whosoever shall alter this word, let the timber be pulled down from his house, and being set up, let him be hanged thereon, and let his house be made a dunghill for this. And the God that has caused his name to dwell there, destroy all kings and people that they shall put to their hand to alter and to destroy this house of God which is at Jerusalem. I, Dari, also have made a decree, let it be done with speed. Then Danne governor on this side of the river, Starborne, and their companions according to that which Darius the king had sent. So they did speedily. And the elders of the Jews built it, and they prospered through the prophesying, and Haggai the prophet, and Zechariah, the son of Iddo, and they built it and finished it according to the commandment of the God of Israel, and according to the commandment of Korah and Darius and Adak king of Persia. And this house was finished on the Saturday of the month Adar, which was in the 6th year of the reign of Darius the king. And the children of Israel, the priests, and the Levites, and the rest of the children of the captivity kept the dedication of this house of God with joy, and offered the dedication of this house of God on 100 bullocks, 200 lambs, 400 lambs, and for sin offering for all Israel, 12 he goats according to the number of the tribes of Israel. And they set the priests in their divisions, and the Levites in their courses for the service of God, which is in Jerusalem, as it is written in the book of Moses. And the children of the captivity kept the Passover upon the 14th day of the first month. But the priests and the rabbi each were purified together, and of them were poor, and killed the Passover for all the children of the captivity, and for their brethren the priests, and for themselves. And the children of Israel, which will come again out of captivity, and all such as had separated themselves unto them from the Nisa of the heathen of the land to seek the Lord God of Israel, did it, and kept the feast of unleavened bread 7 days with joy, for the Lord had made them joyful, and turned the heart of the king of Assyria unto them to strengthen their hands in the work of the house of God, the God of Israel. Now after these things, in the reign of Artaxerxes, king of Persia, Ezra, the son of Raya, the son of Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Shalom, the son of Sadok, the son of Ahitub, the son of Amariah, the son of Azariah, the son of Abraiot, the son of Serahiah, the son of Ushiel, the son of Buki, the son of Abisu, the son of the son of Pinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the chief priest. This Ezra went from Babylon, and he was already scribe in the law of Moses, which the Lord God of Israel had given, and the king granted him all his requests according to the hand of the Lord his God upon him. And there went up some of the children of Israel, and of the priests, and the rabbi each, and the singers, and the porters, and the names unto Jerusalem in the 7th year of the king, and he came to Jerusalem in the 5th month, which was in the 7th year of the king. For upon the first day of the first month began he to go up from Babylon, and on the first day of the 5th month came he to Jerusalem according to the good hand of his God upon him. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord, and to do it, and to teach in Israel state teacher, and Soji mentioned. Now this is the copy of the letter that the king thus gave unto Ezra the priest to scribe, even scribe of the orders of the commandments of the Lord, and of his state teacher to Israel. Thus king of kings unto Ezra the priest, scribe of the law of the God of heaven, perfect peace, and at such a time I make the decree that all they of the people of Israel and of his priests and Levites in my name, which are minded of their own free will to go up to Jerusalem, go with thee. For as much as thou art sent of the king and of his 7 counselors to inquire concerning Judah and Jerusalem according to the law of thy God which is in thine hand, and to carry the silver and the gold which the king and his counselors have freely offered unto the God of Israel, whose habitation is in Jerusalem, and all the silver and the gold that thou canst find in all the province of Babylon, with the free will offering of the people and of the priests offering willingly for the house of their God which is in Jerusalem, that thou mayest by speedily with this money bullocks, lambs, with the meat offerings and the drink offerings, and offer them upon the altar of the house of your God which is in Jerusalem, and whatsoever shall seem good to thee and to thy brethren to do with the rest of the silver and of the gold, that do after the will of your God. The vessels also that are given thee for the service of the house of thy God, those deliver to people the God of Jerusalem. And whatsoever more shall be needful for the house of thy God, which thou shalt have occasion to bestow it out of the king's treasure house. And I, even I, the king, to make a decree to all the treasures which are beyond the river, that whatsoever Ezra the priest, the scribe of the law of the God of heaven, shall require of you, it be done speedily, unto 100 talents of silver and to 100 measures of wheat, and to 100 vessels of wine, and to 100 vessels of oil, and salt without prescribing how much whatsoever is commanded by the God of heaven. Let it be diligently done for the house of the God of heaven. For why should there be rest against the limb of the king of the king and his sons? Also, we certify you that touching any of the priests and rabbi, each singers, porters, the names or ministers of this house of God, it shall not be lawful to impose toll, tribute, or custom upon them. And though Ezra, after the wisdom of thy God, that is in thine hand, set each and judges which may judge all the people that are beyond the river, or such as such as know the laws of thy God, and teach ye them that know them not. And whosoever will not do the law of the God and the law of the king, let the judgment be executed speedily upon him, whether it be unto death, or to banishment, or to confiscation of goods, or to imprisonment. Blessed be the Lord God of our fathers, which has put such a thing as this in the king's heart, to beautiful the house of the Lord which is in Jerusalem, and has extended mercy unto me before the king and his counselors, and before all the king's mighty princes. And I was strengthened as the hand of the Lord my God was upon me, and I gathered together out of Israel chief men to go with me. These are now the chief of their fathers, and this is the genealogy of them that went up with me from Babylon in the Legon and Artaxerxes, the king of the sons of Phinehas, Gershom, of the sons of Itamar, Daniel, of the sons of David, Hatusa, of the sons of Sugariah, of the sons of Baros, Sugariah, and with him we elect conquered by genealogy of the males on 150 of the sons of Pahat Moab, Elihoene, the son of Ezra, and with him 200 males of the sons of Sekaniah, the son of Yahasiel, and with him 300 males of the sons also of Adin, Ebed, the son of Jonathan, and with him 50 males, and of the sons of Elam, Sanya, the son of Adaliah, and with him 70 males, and of the sons of Sabaniah, the son of Mikael, and with him 4 score males, of the sons of Joab, Obadiah, the son of Yohiel, and with him 218 males, and of the sons of Selomit, the son of Yosheba, and with him 103 score males. And of the sons of Sagariah, the son of Bebe, and with him 28 males, and of the sons of Asgad, Yohanan, the son of Hakkadan, and with him 110 males, and of the rest sons of Adonigam, whose males are these Elibelet, El, and Semanya, and with them 3 score males, of the sons also of Bigwe, and Sabot, and with them 70 males, and I gathered them together to the river that runs to Ahava. And there abode we in Athens 3 days, and I built the people and the priests, and found there none of the sons of Levi. Then sent I for Ezra, for Ariel, for Samaya, and for Ladan, and for Yarib, and for Ladan, and for Nathan, and for Sagariah, and for Mosullam, chief men, also for Yarib, and for Ladan, men of understanding, and I sent them with a commandment unto Iddo, the chief at the place Sabia. And I told them what they should say unto Iddo, and to his brethren, the Nadanim at the place Kashibia, that they should bring unto us ministers for the house of our God. And by the good hand of our God upon us, they brought us men of understanding of the sons of Mali, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, and Serebia with his sons and his brethren 18, and Hasabia, and with him Yosaiah, of the sons of Merari, his brethren and their sons 20, and also of the Nehemiah's son, whom David and the princes had appointed for the service of the Levite, each 220. Names, all of them were expressed by name. And then I proclaimed a fest there at the river of Ahabia, that we might afflict our shelves before our God, to seek of him right way for us and for our little ones and for all our sons. For I was ashamed to require of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our God is upon all them for good to seek him, but his power and his rest he is against all them that forsake him. So we fasted and besought our God for this, and he was entreated of us. Then I separated 12 of the chief of the priests, Serebia, Hasabia, and 10 of their brethren with them, and weighed unto them the silver and the gold and the vessels, even the offering of the house of our God, which the king and his counselors and his lords and all Israel, they all present had offered. I even weighed unto their hand 650 talents of silver and silver vessels, 100 talents, and of gold 100 talents, also 20 basons of gold of 1,000 dirhams, and 2 vessels of fine copper, precious as gold. And I said unto them, ye are holy unto the Lord. The vessels are holy also, and the silver and the gold are free will offering unto the Lord God of your fathers. Watch ye and keep them until ye wait them before the chief of the priests and the Levite and the chief of the fathers of Israel at Jerusalem in the chambers of the house of the Lord. So took the priest and the rabbi each the weight of the silver and the gold and the vessels to bring them to Jerusalem unto the house of our God. Then we departed from the river of Ahava on the 12th day of the first month to go unto Jerusalem, and the hand of our God was upon us, and he delivered us from the hand of the enemy and of such as lay in wait by the way. And we came to Jerusalem and abode there 3 days. Now on the fourth day was the silver and the gold and the vessels weighed in the house of our God by the hand of Moed, the son of Uri, the priest, and with him was Eliezer, the son of Phinehas, and with them was Yosabat, the son of Yeshua, and Noadiah, the son of bin Nui by John, by a number and by a weight of every one, and all the weight was written at that time. And also the children of those that had been carried away, which were come out of the captivity, offered burnt offerings unto the God of Israel, 12 bullocks for all Israel, and 90 and 6 lambs, 70 and 7 lambs, 12 he caused for sin offering. All this was a burnt offering unto the Lord. And they delivered the king's commissions unto the king's 난정 and to the governors on this side of the river, and they further the people and the house of God. Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations, even of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Jebusites, and the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Egyptians, and the Amorites. For they have taken up their daughters of themselves, and for their sons, so that the holy seed have mingled themselves with the people of those hands. Yea, the hand of the princes and the rulers has been chief in this trespass. And when I heard this thing, I lent my garment and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and of my beard, and sat down a stony door. Then we are assembled unto me, everyone that trembled at the words of the God of Israel, because of the transgression of those that had been carried away. And I sat astonished until the evening sacrifice. And at the evening sacrifice I rose up from my heaviness, and having lent my garment and my mantle, I fell upon my knees and spread out my hands unto the Lord my God. And he said, Oh my God, I am ashamed and foolish to lift up my face to thee, my God, for our iniquities are increased over our head, and our trespass is gone up unto the heavens. Since the days of our fathers have we been in greater trespass unto this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hand of the kings of the lands to serve to captivity and to spoil and to confusion of face as it is this day. And now for a little space, grace has been shielded from the Lord our God to leave us a remnant to escape and to give us a nail in His holy place, that our God may lighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in our abundance. For we are upon the man, yet our God has not forsaken us in our upon this, but has extended mercy unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia, to give us reviving, to set up the house of our God, and to repair the desolations thereof, and to give us well in Judah and in Jerusalem. And now, O our God, what shall we say after this? For we have forsaken thy commandments, which thou hast commanded by the servants of the prophets, saying, the land unto which ye go to possess it is unclean, and land with the filthiness of the people of the land with their abominations, which have filled it from one end to another with their uncleanness. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wills forever, that ye may be strong and eat good of the land, and leave it for an inheritance to your children forever. And after all that is come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that though our God has punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and has given such deliverance as this, should we again break thy commandments and join in penalty with the people of these abominations, wouldst not thou be angry with us till thou hadst consumed us, so that there should be no remnant nor escaping? O Lord God of Israel, thou art righteous, for we remain yet escaped as it is this day. Behold, we are before thee in our trespasses, for we cannot stand before thee because of this. Now when Ezra had prayed and when he had confessed weeping and casting himself down before the house of God, there assembled unto him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women and children, for the people wept very sore. And Sekania, the son of Yehoiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, we have trespassed against our God, and they have taken strange ways of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning this thing. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our God to put away all the waves and such as are upon them, according to the counsel of my Lord and of those that tremble at the commandment of our God, and let it be done according to the law. Arise, for this matter belongs unto thee. We also will be with thee, be of a good courage, and do it. Then arose Ezra and made the chief priests, the rabbis, and all Israel to swear that they should do according to this word, and they swear. Then Ezra rose from before the house of God and went into the chamber of Yohanan, the son of Eliashib. And when he came thither, he did eat no bread, nor drink water, for he mourned because of the transgression of them that had been carried away. And they made a proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem unto all the children of the captivity, that they should get themselves together unto Jerusalem, and that whosoever would not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the princes and the elders, or his sons should be forbidden, and himself separated from the congregation of those that had been carried away. Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem in 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the street of the house of God, trembling because of this matter and for the great rain. And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed and have taken strange ways to increase the trespass of Israel. Now therefore make a confession unto the Lord God of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land and from the strange way. Then all the congregation answered and said with a loud voice, as thou hast said, so much we do. But the people are many, and it is a time of much rain, and we are not able to stand without, neither is this work of 1 day or 2, for we are many that have transgressed in this thing. Right now, our rulers of all the congregation stand and let all them which have taken strange ways in our cities come at appointed times, and with them the elders of every city and those thereof, until it appears less of our God for this matter be turned from us. Only Jonathan the son of Asahel and Yahasha, the son of we are employed about this matter, and Meshulam and Sabede, the Levite helped them. And the children of the captivity did so, and Ezra the priest with a certain chief of the fathers after the house of their fathers, and all of them by their names were separated and set down in the first day of the 10th month to examine the matter. And they made an end with all the men that had taken strange ways by the first day of the first month. And among the sons of the priests there were found that had taken strange ways, namely of the sons of Yeshua. The son of Yosadak and his brethren Maasha and Eliezer and Yarib and Gedalia. And they gave their thanks handles that they would put away their waves, and being guilty, they offered a lamb of the flock for their trespass, and of the sons of Immer, Hanani, and Sabadia, and of the sons of Harim, Maasha, and Eliah, and Samaia, and Yohiel, and Ushia, and of the sons of Basahel, Eloene, Maaseiah, Ismael, and Nathaniel, Yosabat, and Elasa. And also about the Revelation, Yosabat and Sumai and Goliath, the same is Kelida. Pudahia, Yehuda, and Eliezer. Of the singers also, Eliashib, and of the poetry song, Shalom, and Delem, and Uri. Moreover, of Israel, of the sons of Baloson, Lamia, and Shia, and Malkiah, and Yamin, and Elasar, and Malkiah, and Bonaiah, and of the sons of Elam, Mataniah, Zachariah, and Yohiel, and Abdi, and Yeremoth, and Eliah, and of the sons of 삽트, 엘로인의 엘리야십, 마따다냐, and 여레못, and 사밧, and 아시사. Of the sons also of Bebe, Yehohanan, Hanania, Sabbe, and Azile, and of the sons of Pani, Shulam, Marluk, and Adaya, Yashub, and Su'al, and Yeremot, and of the sons of Bahad Moab, Adna, and Gulal, Abnaya, Maaseya, Matadanya, Salel, and Bin Nui, and Manasseh, and of the sons of Harim, Eliezer, Ishia, Malkiah, Semaiah, Shimon, Benjamin, Maluk, and Samaria. Of the sons of Hasum, Matadone, Matata, Sabat, Eli, Belet, Yeremot, Manasseh, and Shimei. Of the sons of Bani, Maade, Amram, and Uel, Benaiah, Bedaya, Kalohi, Wanya, Remot, Era, Shep, Matanya, Matane, and Yasu, Bani, and Bani, and Bin Nui, Shimei, and Selema, and Nadan, and Adaya. Magna Tibe, Sase, Sare, Asaril, and Selema, Samaria, Shalom, Amaria, and Joseph, of the sons of Nobo, Yoel, Matdia, Sabat, Sibine, Ito, Yoel, Benaiah, all these had taken strange weavers, and some of them had weavers by whom they had children. 에스라 10장 44절까지 끝까지 모두 다 읽었습니다. 다음은 느헤미야입니다. 느헤미야 1장 1절부터 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. The words of Nehemiah, the son of Hagariah, and it came to pass in the month Kislev in the 20th year, as I was in Susan, the place that Hanani, one of my brethren came, he and a certain man of Judah, and I asked them concerning those that had escaped, which we left of the captivity, and concerning Jerusalem. And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity, they all in the province are in great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. And it came to pass when I heard these words that I sat down and wept and mourned certain days, and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven, and said, I beseech thee, O Lord God of heaven, the great and terrible God, that keepest abundant and mercy for them that love him and observe his commandments. Let thine ear now be attentive and thine eyes open, that thou mayest hear the prayer of thy servant, which I pray before thee now, day and night, for the children of Israel, thy servants, and confess the sins of the children of Israel, which we have sinned against thee. Both I and my father's house have sinned. We have dealt very corruptly against thee, and have not kept the commandments, nor the statutes, nor the judgments which thou commandest thy servant Moses. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandedst thy servant Moses, saying, if ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. But if ye turn unto me and keep my commandments and do them, do their will, you cast out unto the uttermost part of the heaven, yet will I gather them from thence and will bring them unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there. Now these are thy servants and thy people, whom thou hast redeemed by the great power and by thy strong hand. O Lord, I beseech thee, let now thine ear be attentive to the prayer of thy servant and to the prayer of thy servants who desire to fear thy name and prosper. I pray thy servant this day, and grant him mercy in the sight of this man, for I was the king's cupbearer. And he came to pass in the month Nisan, in the 20th year of the king, that wine was before him, and I took up the wine and gave it unto the king. Now I had not been before time, Ezra in his presence. Wherefore the king said unto me, why is thy countenance said, seeing thou art not sick? This is nothing else but sorrow of heart. Then I was very sore afraid, and said unto the king, let the king live forever. Why should not my countenance be sad, when the city, the place of my father's sepulchres, lies waste, and the gates thereof are consumed with fire? Then the king said unto me, for what dost thou make a request? So I prayed to the God of heaven, and I said unto the king, if it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou didst send me unto Judah, unto the city of my father's sepulchres. that I may build it. And the king said unto me, the king also sitting by him, for how long shall thy journey be? And when wilt thou return? So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. And moreover, I said unto the king, if it please the king, let truce be given me to the governors beyond the river, that they may convey me over till I come into Judah. And the letter unto Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, that he may give me timber to make a beam saw for the gauge of the place which pertain to the house, and for the wall of the city, and for the house that I shall enter into. And the king granted me according to the good hand of my God upon me. Then I came to the governors beyond the river, and gave them the king's letters. Now the king had sent captains of the army and horsemen with me. When Sanballat, the Horonite, and Tobiah, the servant, the Ammonite, heard of it, it grieved them exceedingly, that there was come a man to seek the welfare of the children of Israel. So I came to Jerusalem, and was there 3 days, and I arose in the night, I and some few men with me. Neither told I any man what my God had put in my heart to do at Jerusalem. Neither was there any beast with me, save the beast that I rode upon. And I went out by night by the gate of the valley, even before the dragon wheel, and to the dung pot, and viewed the walls of Jerusalem, which we are broken down, and the gates thereabove we are consumed with fire. Then I went on to the gate of the fountain, and to the king's pool, but there was no place for the beast that was under me to pass. Then went I put in the night by the brook, and viewed the wall, and turned back, and entered by the gate of the valley, and so returned. And the rulers knew not whither I went or what I did, neither had I as yet told it to all the Jews, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest that did the work. Then said I unto them, ye see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lies waste, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Come, and let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we be no more reproached. Then I told them of the hand of my God, which was good upon me, as also the king's words that he had spoken unto me. And they said, let us rise up and build. So they strengthened their hands for his good work. But then Sanballat, the Horonite, and Tobiah, the servant, the Ammonite, and Gesem, the Arabian, heard it. They loved also to scorn, and this prejudice, and said, what is this thing that he do? Will he rebel against the king? Then answered I them, and said unto them, the God of heaven, he will prosper us. Therefore his servants will arise and build, but ye have no portion, nor light, nor memorial in Jerusalem. 느헤미야 2장 27까지 읽어보았습니다. 다음 3장부터는 다음 시간에 계속해서 읽어보겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.